Okay, we're recording. Gonna wait for some more people to join us. I see Erica, I see Catherine. While we are waiting for everybody to join, you guys see our first fun game of virtual games, North Carolina SGMP virtual games. You can take out your phone and scan to join. This is called Pickles. And you get to draw your self-portrait as the first assignment here. I drew two. I drew me with some purple hair, and I drew me and my 4 children. See if anybody else is gonna join us. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started for today's NCSGMP virtual games. This is Let the Virtual Games Begin. And so today you're going to have myself, Danielle Ravenbark, and the lovely Camden Bird. We're going to play some games. We're going to talk about why games are good, especially for your virtual meetings, and hopefully you'll come away with some good ideas. So I am going to wrap this one up about draw your self-portrait, and now we're going to do it again. This time, we are going to draw what you are most grateful for during this challenging time. So, I've still got that. Oh, no. I'm in the moderation. Hold on. Let me stop sharing this. Share. I moved my Google thing. Okay. I'm just going to share this screen instead. There we go. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is everybody drawing?
I'm drawing, but it's not coming up.
Uh-oh. Okay, hold on.
I got started before you.
Gotcha.
I think.
If you click draw again, you should be able to see it. Let's see, what am I going to draw?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, puppies. Oh, that's good. Oh, wine, like wine. Mine is working from home. Okay. All right, are we ready to draw one more time? Love it, love it. Okay. We're going to finish this one, click draw again, and we are going to see where are you going once the restrictions are lifted. Draw again. see some good stuff. Good stuff's coming up. I think a lot of us have the same idea.
I just looked up to see that we were all like drawing the same thing.
Drawing the beach. Everybody's drawing the beach. So fun. You can draw more than one if you want to go to more places. Oh, yep, the mountains. I love it. Awesome. Okay, so what you guys just saw is this company called Pickles, and it is a good icebreaker for folks to use, especially groups that maybe don't know each other. And you can come up with your own questions. They have a question bank. There is a cost to this. So right now I'm in a month-long free trial. But it was actually used at the JLM. So it was super fun to see lots of folks, like groups of 50 or more, just keep drawing and seeing all the things that came up. So let me stop sharing that. And I finished over here. Let's see. As I pull up my presentation, let's see where I'm at to share that. Okay, you should see that coming up. So we are sharing, let the virtual games begin. And
We see presenter view. I don't know if you wanted to switch it.
what, okay, hold on. Stop sharing. Hold on. Well, that's okay, because we've got, even though I shared that view, we'll just do this. Bear with me, y'all. Okay. We'll just do this for right now. Okay, so I'm going to drop this in the chat. Hopefully. Yes, there we go. Okay, I'm dropping your bingo cards in the chat. So this is a free site called Bingo Baker. And basically you put in all the words that you want to have people click on and claim bingo. So as you go through, if you guys all click on that, you will get individualized bingo cards. If you hear something that I say or anybody that's on the call says, you can mark off the word. And of course, if you have 5 in a row, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, you win bingo, which means you have bragging rights and not a whole lot else. No prizes given out today, but it is something fun as I start to go through this presentation. So gonna go to the next slide. Okay, so
How do you click that link, Danielle?
I put it in the chat.
Oh, sorry.
So basically what we've learned is that almost half of U.S. employees are working at home full time. So we have less face-to-face time or water cooler talk to talk about the latest and greatest shows that you've been watching or just to get to know people. And of all the things that I love personally about working from home, the convenience, the just being here and being able to throw a load of laundry in, that kind of thing on a regular basis, there is something to getting to know your colleagues. So as a lot of you know, I have changed jobs from ECU to the Department of Public Instruction over the last year during this pandemic because of being furloughed. And so while I do know my colleagues because they were one of my clients, when I was at ECU, it's just not the same getting to know them because everyone's pretty siloed. I mean, they're doing their job, but there's no like lunchtime hours. So using virtual icebreakers during the meetings really helps kind of create that camaraderie, relaxed environment to share ideas. It can build rapport and community, and it can really prep a team, especially a new team, for collaborative work. So the virtual icebreakers can really help you stay connected as a team, and like I said, especially true for groups that don't know each other. So while we're all having meetings like this right now, which means we're online through a screen, staying safe, and wishing we could be in person, we do need to find ways to connect. And so we are gonna have some fun, play some games, and get to know even our small little SGMP family together. Okay, so here's one. I will drop this in the chat as well. These are icebreaker questions. And so this is an app called Slido, I think is how you pronounce it, or Slido, a company that allows you to gamify questions. So things like word clouds, quizzes with leaderboards, ranking, and polls or open text polls. I am opening that, and let's see. I think bear with me, guys, because hold on. I may have to log in here again and send you guys something else. Do y'all see, you see the Q&A and the polls? Okay. Hold on. Thought this was all set up, but okay. Got it. So now, let's see what happens when we do this. Okay, if you guys click on that again, refresh your page. A lot of times what you're seeing me kind of do in the background is that you have to have your website open as well as the back end. So it's a little hard to, it can be a little hard to juggle the different things. So do you guys see in one word, how would you describe your month? Awesome. Okay. I see busy, exciting, rainy, true. Anybody else? Let's see that. Lost my participants. Okay. Great. I'm going to keep on going to the next question. So what you just saw was, let me go back right quick. You can see your words and you'll see them come up in a word cloud. So we just saw that. Let me go to the next poll, which is a ranking. So you can rank your favorite season. And once you push send on that, you will be able to see the results. And it will fluctuate depending on what people say. So lots of people like fall, followed closely by summer, spring, and then winter, not so much. All right, I'm going to go to the next one. If you could visit anywhere, where would you go? Oh, Greece, Paris, tropical, Ireland, excellent. All right, and go to the next one, which is going to be a quiz. That's not what I want. Hold on. Okay. Put your name in, and you can join the quiz. And then once you join, you will have a certain number of seconds to tell us how many members SGMP currently has. Yep, we've got, I think we're a little lower, but when I put this in, we've got about 35 members. Yep, correct answer. And we get to see the leaderboard. And it tells you your position. Next question. What year was the North Carolina SGMP founded? I guess I should say what month and year. Okay, we've got a couple of votes. All right, we've got 4 people that voted. Here's what people said. And the correct answer is March 1993. And you get to see the leaderboard and where you finished based on how long it took you to respond and how many correct answers you got. So Slido can do a lot of different things. Like I said, word cloud, ranking, open text poll, or quizzes might be something good for you to see or use at your next meeting. Okay.
Did you say this was free or it costs money?
This one is free.
Nice.
Yeah. Now there may be some restrictions on it, I believe. Okay. Now I've gone away from it. Let me go to the admin because they obviously make money somehow. There are different upgrades you can do. So the basic plan is $0, up to 100 participants, unlimited audience Q&A, 3 polls per event. After that, it's everything included in a basic plan. Is the Engage plan, which is $12 a month. It has data exports, unlimited polls and quizzes, up to 200 participants. Professional goes up after that, which has more users, up to 1,000 participants, moderating questions, branding, etc. And then $200 a month for the enterprise, which is up to 5,000 participants, 3 users for an organization, single sign-on, a little bit more. So, but yeah, it is free for up to 100 people, which is great. I will stop sharing this. And okay, this is going to be a super fun game. And let me go ahead and open it up and share it. And this is going to be based on close pickles, close there. Lots of things open over here, guys. We are going to use a program called Kahoot. And I am going to present to you Kahoot and share. Kahoot. Okay, I am now sharing Kahoot. Kahoot is a fun Guess Who game, and so you will need to join at kahoot.it and put in that game pin, or with the Kahoot app if you happen to have that. Camden is in the house. Carrie is here too. Catherine is in. Give folks a chance. Kahoot is used a lot, I have found, for K-12 because they just really love games. Anyone else want to join? Joel is in. I think Erica is still on. Erica, want to join? It's going to be fun. Game Maker, that's me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and push start. Now, these questions are timed. The idea is to get the right answer in as quickly as possible. All right, ready to play. Here we go. Who gets to work with this pretty kitty every day? Who is it? You've got 10 seconds. Yes, it is Carrie. Okay, now we are going to see Carrie is in the lead. She knew that she worked there the fastest. Let's go to the next. Who's proud to wear the title Chaos Coordinator? That is it. That's me. That's where I work every day. Let's see who's in the lead. Carrie, still in the lead. All right, next question. Guess who works here? Whose workspace is that?
It's funny, I'm trying to like get as close to the screen as possible to see that monogram.
It is Catherine. Excellent. Let's see. Oh, Carrie's on fire. She has 3 in a row, but Catherine coming up, moved up in the leaderboard. All right, whose workspace is this? It is Myron. Candid, moving up. Works in this neat space.
There's no hints at all in my video.
I was just thinking that bookshelf looks very familiar.
Definitely there.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, Candid. All right. All right. Who works here? Yes, that is Joel. Joel's moving up, but Candid's still in the lead. All right, changing topics. This person visits the most magical place on earth to decompress. Who likes to vacation at Disney? Oh, Carrie. Carrie is the person. All right. Who likes to vacation in the mountains with a hot tub? That looks pretty good to me. I like that wine. Show me the wine.
Sign me up.
I know, right? Looks pretty good. Camden. Camden likes those mountains.
Don't y'all?
And the wine.
Yes.
All right. Any beach, anywhere is this person's favorite getaway. Now, based on how many beach scenes I saw in Pickles, I think it might be everybody, but this is what this person told me. Joel, his life is the beach. Awesome. Camden on a roll.
I'm nervous. It's only a matter of time before I get one wrong.
All right, he likes to vacation in New Jersey. It is me, y'all. Even though I say y'all now, I am from New Jersey. That is the lake I grew up on. So New Jersey's not just the big city. That is me. All right. Who likes to escape to Topsail Island? Myron. Myron is the guy. Hamden, lost your streak, girl.
I've missed 2 in a row. It's because
Oh.
we mentioned it.
All right, who else likes to vacation in tropical places? All right, let's see. Catherine. Catherine's on fire now. She's coming for you, Camden. All right, changing topics. First jobs. Who worked at Rider University? Five seconds. Say, where the heck is Rider University? It's in Jersey, y'all. That's me. It's where I went to school and worked. All right. This person worked at the Golden Arches as their first job. Who was a McDonald's worker? And just so y'all know too, as you're setting these up on the back end, there's lots of options as well, including how long you want to give people to answer questions. So, Carrie, who's the person? All right, who painted lines on tennis courts as their first job? So it
How do you
wasn't
even
me.
get into that job?
It wasn't me, right? I'm not up there, but I did paint lines on soccer fields, and I gotta tell you, it's dang hard to keep those lines straight. Boom. Joel. Joel, how
First
did you
job.
get that job?
I have no idea. I just got a job at a tennis court facility. That was my first job. It was
Nice.
terrible.
I can imagine. Oh, love it. Oh, Catherine is overtaking Camden.
I haven't got a question right in like a long time.
Who was the swim coach? That's their first job. My kids do swimming now. They love it. Oh, Catherine. All right. Who worked at the Raleigh Farmers Market? Yes. Okay, Camden.
You could read it all over my face.
Ah. All right. This is the last question, y'all, for all the marbles. Camden, it's your last chance. Let's see. Who worked in a colonial stores as a grocery store clerk? And I'm thinking that I gotta tell y'all, it's kind of hard to find a photo of this. Because I don't know that there's too many or any around anymore. Yep, which is me just riffing on Myron. All right, let's find out who's on the podium. Joel from the comeback. Camden and Catherine takes the crown. Awesome. That is it on Kahoot, y'all. What did you guys think of that?
That was fun.
I love it. So I will give you some more ideas about Kahoot, and that is my office during Christmas had everybody send in pictures of their Christmas trees or their holiday decorations. And so my office is pretty big. I think there's like 30 of us. So we played a big game of Kahoot and tried to guess whose Christmas tree that was, which was pretty fun. So, all right. Are we ready for another game? So fun.
Yes.
Let me share. Yes, enthusiasm. Okay, I'm going to share this, and we are going to play treasure hunt. And the object of this game is to get up, because we all sit in our houses for 2 day long every day. And if you're like me, I grow roots here in this chair. So I am going to call out an object. It is likely something you have in your house, since pretty much everybody is at home. I want you to get up and run as fast as you can to find it and bring it back to the screen. And when it's in your hand, you need to yell out your name and you get a point. And like I said, this is a good game because it gets you up and moving. You get to see people's competitive side. And so here we go. Treasure hunt in your house. Everybody ready? First object, keys. Go get keys. Run. Run, Candace.
Joel.
Joel, yeah, Joel's got it in his pocket. Great. Joel got it in his pocket. Boom. All right.
It would take me like 2 hours to get through this purse and find my keys.
I had no idea where my keys were. I ran to the wrong spot 3 times.
Oh, because you know you haven't left your house in like a week. Catherine,
Yes.
you need to leave your house. It's
Yeah.
time to leave your house.
I'm gonna have to
Where are
unplug my
those-
headphones too.
Yep. Okay. Are we ready? Okay. Number 2, tissues. Tissues. Go get tissues. Run. Who's got it? Who's got tissues?
Catherine.
Catherine's got tissues. Yes.
I was having issues, technical issues.
Oh, good. Catherine's got tissues.
Tissues.
Oh man, that would have been easy. I'm like right there. God.
And came back with tissues. All right, ready? Have to run a little far. Wooden spoon. Wooden spoon. Go. Go to your kitchens.
I don't have one. We don't have wooden spoons.
Oh, I see it.
And
I
then
see it when
The
you say it.
headset is holding me back here.
Unplug. You
I
gotta
did, and then
unplug.
I couldn't hear anybody. That's why I missed the second one. But I have one.
Yes, yes. All right.
I'm out of breath. My dog is very
See?
upset right now. He doesn't know what's happening.
This is why this game is good, y'all. All right, ready? A Q-tip. Go get me a Q-tip.
what about
Oh,
Q-tips?
Q-tip.
Oh, it's down. This is like I just ran too far. All right, fine. All right, I think you can get this one. A water bottle. Oh,
I don't have one of those.
oh, Catherine, I see it. I see that water bottle. Yes.
I got a big one.
Whoa.
The bottle, not jug.
I love it. All right. Let's do something yellow. Something yellow. Oh, Joel got Post-it notes. Boom. He's got them. See those Post-it notes.
Bananas?
Oh, bananas are good. Also quality. All right. Let's see. A notebook. No,
Candace.
we have that. Yes, Candace.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Didn't even have to get up.
That's right. How about, okay, this will be last one. How about a pillow? Bring me a pillow.
Camden. This is my dog's bed right here, and he likes his pillows.
Are you kidding me?
I have 3.
Amazing. Okay, so I have to share, we also played this game during our holiday group meeting, and one of my dear colleagues, one of them was toilet paper, and she literally reached down out of her purse and was like, I have toilet. Anna, why? Why do you have toilet paper in your purse right here? Like, I don't understand. She had toilet paper. Oh, all right. So not only does this game get us up and moving, but it's hysterical. Especially being on this side, just calling out things and watching y'all scramble to go get some stuff. It's great. It's great. I love it. Okay. There are so many more games. Has anybody got bingo, by the way? Did anybody get bingo yet? And you're all just like, I don't know. I abandoned bingo.
I've been paying attention halfway to
Bingo's
my
going on in
bingo
the
card,
background.
and I'm close, but I'm sure I've missed some words.
That's all right. So I'm going to go through a couple more, just talking about them. We don't necessarily play it. Another good one to do is called Sell It. So everybody gets the instructions of find an object on your desk and then show it to someone. And then each person will get a few minutes, 1 minute, to sell whatever object they have in their hand. And then everybody gets to vote on which object you would purchase. So that's another really fun one, folks, to be creative, really sell the thing that can keep your coffee hot and your caffeine up, and all of that. So that is a good one. Another good one to prep people for is before a meeting, especially if you do it around a theme or holidays or something. Ask everyone to display a special Zoom background based on a theme or season or something else. So that's also really just fun and festive. I know we got St. Patty's Day coming up. So for your next meeting, maybe ask everybody to go find a Zoom background with a St. Patty's Day theme so that they can share and just keep all these Zoom meetings a little more fun. So now I'm going to pass it over to Camden because she's got a couple of games that she has played with her colleagues that she's going to talk about.
Yeah, so none of mine are actually games we'll play today, but games that we have played kind of as a company, which has been proved to be rather challenging. One thing we love is trivia. We've played trivia since I think this time last year when coronavirus, like COVID-19 was deemed like a pandemic. And so we were doing it kind of like Google Forms and like literally on team, somebody was manually grading it, coming up with the questions and stuff like that, which is fun, and we still do that. But we've just realized water cooler trivia exists. So this is automated trivia that is sent to your email. That water cooler trivia creates the questions. You can have teams. You can play it with your colleagues, and then it gives you like a scoreboard update after it closes, like who got the most points, who, you know, it'll ask you, I think it asked me after one question, hey, like, why did you answer that? Like, how did you know this? And when I responded, that was also in like that scoreboard update after trivia closed. So it's kind of fun. It comes straight to your email. We like to like, you know, if we have teams, like me and this other girl have been on a team for a year, and we'll schedule like 5 to 10 minutes in our day to kind of talk through them. And it's just kind of breaks up the day a little bit. So water cooler trivia is super fun. Next slide. So then the rest of our slides are on Mural. This is something that we use a lot with our clients to brainstorm things. There's a couple of versions like Mural, but it's kind of, imagine like yourself in a room and taking sticky notes and putting them on the wall, theming things, see where things align. And it's a really good, like, quick decision-making tool, especially for clients. But when the pandemic hit, we wanted to kind of use it for something fun and visual to do our virtual meet and greets for our new hires that started virtually. So next slide. So this was our first mural board that we ever created. And obviously this was after everything was finished, but we had 4 new hires. So we created 4 boxes. We had them send in 2 truths and a lie. They didn't tell us which one was the lie or anything like that. And then on the right side of this board, we created sticky notes that were all different colors, and then people could assign their name to a color. And so then when everybody joined the mural board, and it's just, you send a link out, people can join in as a visitor. You can see all of their cursors and things like that. We had them type in their name beside a color, and then they had 4 colored sticky notes that you'll see here. So they were instructed to take the sticky note and move it into what they thought the lie was. And so then while they were doing this, and as they finished up, we went through each box. The new hire told us what the lie was, and then also kind of told us a little bit about themselves. And so we did that for all 4 of our new hires. So that was our very first one. And we had a lot of fun with it. So that's why we continue to use Mural for these. And they get a little bit more fun.
Love it.
So this one is kind of similar of like, where, if pandemic wasn't an issue, like where would you be at in the world? And so I just found this map off of Google and pasted it into the mural board. Did kind of the same thing, kind of gave everybody a sticky note. We said type your name into it and drag it to where you would want to be. You'll see for this one we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new hires. And these happened every month, just so you know. I mean, we had a lot of new hires that started virtually. And so then we went through each of their names first, and I was able to kind of zoom in. I could summon people to me. So like if they were there and I summoned everyone, they went to my view. And so you can just kind of drag around, and the new hires explained like where they would want to be and why, and then also told us a little bit about themselves. And then everybody else kind of went through where they would be and why. And so it was kind of interesting, one, to get to like know your new hires, but also really fun to learn things about your colleagues that you've worked with for years, that you didn't know. And so you can see some places are like multiple people. And so we ended up talking about that. And it's just a really good way to kind of not talk about work for a little while. So that was a really fun one as well. This was probably my favorite. This was a virtual new hire meet and greet. Again, let's see, 6 new hires. So we created this box, this grid, so to say, and put different genres in the grid. And so one fun thing about Mural, and you can't see it here, but if you're actually in the Mural board, all of these are like GIFs. So they're like moving pictures. So you can go over to like the little image icon, type in what you want, and drag it into the mural board. You can also do this for like websites. You can take a picture offline and drag it in, and you can kind of adjust it and things like that. So we had this grid of genres. We asked everybody, who's your favorite current favorite musical artist, band, or group. You'll see at the bottom there are these circle sticky notes that have name written in them. So they were instructed to type their name into that, and then also go to that icon, the image icon, type in whoever their favorite musical artist, band, group was, or go online and drag it in here into the correct genre. So what was really cool about this is, one, we have a lot of people in the same genres, either rock or other. But what we ended up doing with this, and this is why I think it's my favorite, is after everybody was done, of course, we went through the new hires, asked them, who's your favorite musical artist, band, group, and why. Then we went through everybody else. But after that, we said, grab another sticky and type in your favorite song from this musical artist, band, group. And then I went on Spotify, found all of the songs, and we made like a health science portfolio, which is what our portfolio name is, playlist. And I was able to share that out with everybody that joined the meeting. And so we could all kind of listen to the music that we had just been talking about and really just bond on another level with music. So that was
That
definitely
is
my favorite.
so cool, Camden. That is
Yeah,
awesome.
we had a lot of, I mean, and the playlist was kind of, at
All
the
over the map.
all over the map. Yeah, it was very interesting. Because you had like country, and then you would go to like a song that wasn't even in English, and then you would go to like this heavy metal song. It was great though, because you kind of it brings you back to, it's like, oh yeah, this is like Camden's favorite song. This is Danielle's favorite song right
Mhm.
now.
That's cool.
So it was really, really fun. Um, Next slide. So this was my second favorite. Also love this one a lot. So again, we had the new hires, and you can see in the top left, this area reserved for new hires only. It was kind of like a little red carpet experience there. And we had 4 new hires, and we instructed people to, what book should your colleagues be reading and why right now. And so everybody was able to type in their book or grab it off the internet and drop it onto the virtual bookshelf. And then, grab their sticky, put why they should read it, why you love it, and then their name. And so now we have this bookshelf that's kind of archivable, that we can all go to and, grab a book from, or grab like a book idea. And you'll see there are a couple, like Where the Crawdads Sing. There were a lot of people that liked that book. And so the new hires went through their books, and then we just went down the bookshelf to kind of learn about these other books that people really love. So that was really fun. And again, the link is archivable unless you delete the board. So people can go back and look at that at any time.
Awesome.
So this is the last one, and it's not necessarily a game, but I think our company had been through we're sending a lot of e-cards for birthdays. We're sending a lot of e-cards for, oh, they're having a baby. And it kind of got to the point where it's like, oh, well, so and so had a baby at the beginning of the pandemic. We sent an e-card. Now they're having another one. And it's like, it gets to be kind of redundant doing the same thing. We're running out of e-card ideas and things like that. So they came to me and they were like, can you make something fun that we can send somebody for their birthday? And so that's what the top left is. And so people were kind of instructed. They had a little template and a sticky. They could type their little birthday message, and then they were instructed to grab like a picture or a GIF that reminded you of that person and drop that into like the little balloon. And so then once it was all complete, we kind of cleaned it up, removed the instructions, and then sent the link to Rachel, for example, for her birthday. And then in the bottom right, this was for people. We had 3 people that were having their second child. And so as a fun way to kind of welcome these people, or welcome the children into the world, and also welcome them to like multiple children parenthood, we compiled 3 boxes. One was the best 2+ children advice we can provide you. And so what was great is you had people that have multiple children like leave advice and things like that. But like me, I don't have any children, but I do have a brother. And so I could provide advice as well because I had like a sibling. The second one was funny and heartwarming stories of 2+ children. These were very funny. You can't see them in here, but some of the stories that people left were hilarious. And then the bottom one was our 2+ children pictures to reassure you that everything will be okay. And so like that first picture is me and my brother. And so we left like a little sticky note there. So it was just like a fun visual way to be like, we're really thinking of you, and just different than a card, I guess. And so again, this was just a link that we could provide those people to read. And then as you can see, you can also like export it as an image, which I did for the presentation.
That is awesome. Is there a cost to Mural? I like
The
this.
mural has a 30-day free trial. And then I know at ICF we have like a public sector, like our group, like our overall group has a license, and we pay like $200 something a year, which isn't terrible to me anyways, because of how much we use it. But there's a lot of templates. I mean, like I said, we use this for clients. And I don't know how much time we have left.
Got a couple of minutes.
Yeah, let's see. Like I can share my screen really quick.
And I'll give you a chance to get that set up. And while you're doing that, I'll just do the announcements for the group. We will have our next meeting on April 8th. So registration will be open for that soon. I am finalizing the details on that. It'll be a leadership topic. So be on the lookout for that. If you would like to run for an SGMP board position, nominations do close tomorrow at 5 p.m. I think that we have some folks that have nominated themselves already, but I know that we could use some more people. So if you have not already sent your nomination form to Erica, please do so. And then you guys should have just seen the announcement that we are offering one scholarship for NEC, up to $199 towards your NEC registration. If anybody is interested in applying for a scholarship, certainly go ahead and fill out that form as well to be considered. I think that's all I got. Go ahead, Camden. I'll toss it back to you.
Yeah, so I was just going to pull up Mural, kind of show you what it looked like. This is where we have a meeting, like a workshop conference scheduled for the beginning of April, and we use Mural kind of as a brainstorming platform from the very beginning until right now. And you'll see like we have like the meeting agenda, attendees, kind of them brainstorming what they wanted to be about, next steps, and who was in charge of doing those next steps. You can link out to like that was our draft agenda at the time, and so I dragged that in here, our participant list. And so we used one of these little boxes for each organizing committee meeting that we had. And you can see now that we're getting closer to the meeting. Like this was our meeting yesterday. We just had a discussion, had some action items. But yes, I mean, it's archivable. So you can see what we did from the very beginning to where we ended up now. But this was the only other thing I wanted to show, was that there's so many templates in here to do super fun things. Customer experience, project planning, design thinking, feedback grids. We've used it a lot for feedback and getting feedback anonymously, because people hop in as anonymous animals, which is kind of funny. And so you might have like anonymous penguin typing and you don't know who it is, but it's a really good way to get feedback and ideas without people thinking that they have to put their name beside it, I guess. But they do have some like fun game ones in here too, but these are like all the templates, but you can search and stuff like that. So we use it a lot. It's really fun, like visually. I think it's good to like see things visually on a screen.
I think that's just really cool in general for those of us that are planning events and things like that. That's awesome.
Yep.
Thanks for sharing. Anybody have any questions about anything that you saw, or feedback, or anything else you want to share before we adjourn, since we're coming up on our time?
This is pretty cool. Thank you.
That was so awesome, y'all. Thank y'all so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, this will be recorded, or has been recorded, so I will go ahead and post it for anybody that missed it. So feel free to share the link as you see fit. And I hope you guys had some fun, did something a little different. Camden's out of breath still. No, just kidding. I'm something up.
Yep, that's accurate.
All right. Well, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. But I hope you guys have a good rest of the day.
Thanks,
Thank
Danielle.
you.
Bye, guys.